Hello, in today's video, I'm sharing some underrated beauty products that I'm obsessed with. I don't use that word very often, but I've been using and loving these products so much. I think if you don't use these or know about them, you definitely need to. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Let's get into these beauty products that I think need more attention and more love. Some of the products I'm sharing today have been around for a while. Others are relatively new releases. Some are very new releases. I'm sharing a brand new product that just launched a couple of days ago from City Beauty. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know I have several City Beauty favorites. They've been longtime favorites for me. The lip plumpers I've shared numerous times on my channel. I have one on today. So I'm excited to share that new launch from them with you today and want to thank them for partnering with me on that portion of today's video and for supporting my channel so I can continue to bring you quality content. I'll be sharing more details on that new product further in the video. Now, the first product I want to share is a new launch from Wet n Wild. This is the 5-in-1 Essence Primer plus Finish Powder. This is retailing for $7.99 and it's a multi-function powder. Right on the cover here, it says it smooths, conditions, refines pores, balances, and you can use it pre and post makeup. I've been testing this out pretty thoroughly in all the ways, using it under makeup, under foundation, as a setting powder on all areas of my face, my dry under eyes, as well as the rest of my face, which includes the normal and can be dry perimeter and the center of my face, which can be oily and get some shine breakthrough. And I've used it to touch up with, and I have thoroughly enjoyed this powder. It's talc free, it's colorless, it's blurring, it's smoothing. There's nothing not to like. It does look white when you first put it on, the way a lot of translucent powders do, but it blurs, buffs right in. I'm getting a little bit of shine breakthrough right now because of the hot lights I'm filming under, so I'm just gonna take a brush and dab some in just so you can see how it works, how it touches up nicely. It doesn't look powdery or affect my makeup in any way. It just looks soft and natural and seems to blur my skin while it blots my shine at the same time. My one complaint is that there's no mirror, which makes it a little bit hard to bring on the go because there's no way to look at yourself if you're wanting to touch up. So you do need a separate pocket mirror, but if you want to keep it at your makeup table or travel with it to have an all-in-one setting and finishing powder, if you have other mirrors with you in other compacts, it would work really nicely. It's inexpensive, it works beautifully, even as a primer to fill in your pores under foundation. I'm just really surprised by this. There's still time for this to go viral. It's a new product, but as of now, as I'm filming this, it is underrated. I haven't heard anybody talk about it, and it's great. I'm combining two products into this one segment. I'm talking about an underrated cream blush and the brush I used to apply it. So for a long time since it was created, I was using this brush to apply my cream, liquid, and stick blushes, and it works beautifully. It still does. This is the BK Beauty 106 brush, and I do believe it's actually a small foundation brush, but it works really great for cream products. Well, I was seeing Lisa J using the 109 brush after it launched for that same purpose, and I resisted for a while because my 106 was working really great, but I finally decided to try the 109 one day. It is not quite as dense, and of course it's got this angle, and I really do love this brush. I do think it's probably underrated, and what you're seeing me use in this clip, in my opinion, is another underrated product, the Tarte Maneater Blush and Glow in Peachy Pink. I have shown pink plenty of times on my channel. Peachy Pink is slightly warmer. You can see the swatches compared here on the back of my hand. This is one of the best cheek products out there. It applies seamlessly over powder, under powder. It doesn't disturb what's underneath and gives a beautiful, flattering glow to your cheeks, to your face. If the viral Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm Wand product is either out of stock or it was just too glowy for you, this may be what you're looking for. I actually like this better. I find it easier to blend out and just more flattering in general. I think it's extremely underrated. I've bought it as gifts. I think everyone needs it. and this brush to go along with it. It just makes for a seamless application, not just of this product, but of any cream, liquid, or stick blush, because it diffuses the product out so seamlessly and it's so soft. So this was your 2 underrated products in one segment. This would actually be a great time of year, spring and summer, to grab both. Let's talk about this new launch from City Beauty that I think so many of you are going to love, especially if you're like me, if you're over 40 and you've noticed some changes with your lips. The older you've gotten, they're not as hydrated, thinner, you're noticing some fine lines, things like that. This is the City Lips Night Oil, which was created with rejuvenating ingredients to help smooth fine lines and add visible volume for plumper, more hydrated lips in the morning when you wake up. And what I love about it is that it's got this cushiony, really smooth, comforting, exfoliating formula that stays on my lips overnight. It's not sticky or tacky at all or too slippery that it's gone by morning. And there's no tingle like you typically think of when you think of lip plumpers. When I first put it on, it just feels really smooth and comforting, and my lip lines are smoothed almost right away and just look healthier. And like most other City Beauty products, this was created to give both immediate and long-term results the more you use it. Lack of moisture in our lips can cause premature thinning, which is something I personally don't want. There are ingredients in this like hyaluronic filling spheres with excellent water binding capabilities that increase hydration and moisture retention to really give you that deep hydration that locks in your lips, which we could all use. I notice a big difference in my lips when I use City Lips lip plumping glosses during the day on a regular basis, and I think the night oil is such a nice complementary product that they added to the line that can be used at night that has a completely different texture. It's smoother and has some slip to it, but not too much slip. I've really been enjoying it. I think you will too, and you can save 15% across the entire City Beauty website March 15th through 18th with my code stephbmarie if you want to check this or any other City Beauty products out. I know a lot of you love City Lips like I do. It's underrated in my opinion. I think if you like this, you'll definitely love this for nighttime. With as picky as most of us are with our setting sprays, I don't understand why we're not hearing more about Cali Ray Surf Proof Setting Spray. This is really, really good. And I'm still not hearing much about it at all. Why? Why is that? This is alcohol free. It gives a natural finish. It doesn't change the finish of your makeup. And it has an ultra fine cloud-like mist. It's a beautiful setting spray. It also does a great job of blurring your makeup together so it looks a little bit less powdery. And it also has some nice ingredients in it. It's got zinc lactate, which provides oil control if you're someone who gets shiny. It's got prickly pear, agave, and glycerin that delivers lightweight hydration. So you've got oil control, but you also have hydration. And it's got niacinamide, which supports the skin barrier while helping with the look of your pores. I'm very picky with setting sprays. I have very sensitive skin. This works beautifully for me. The finish is lovely. It sets my makeup beautifully. There's nothing not to like. I don't know why there's not more buzz. Months ago, when I announced my love for Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser, I had several of you, quite a few of you actually, DM me and message me in the comments asking me if I had tried other products from the line because they were fantastic too. And many of you specified the toner in particular. Well, I am here to 100% wholeheartedly agree with you that this toner is fantastic. I love it just like I love the cleanser. And I think not only is the cleanser underrated, which I'm pretty sure I've said in the past, but this toner is underrated. So let's just say the two are underrated. And as usual, I will have all the products I'm sharing today in my description box so you can see more information or shop them. Let's talk more about this toner, which actually doesn't look used hardly at all because it's up in this blue area, but you really don't need much because it's a spray. So it's almost impossible to waste. I should preface this by saying I was averse to toners for years because I felt like they always stripped my skin. The toner I was using prior to this was alcohol free from pharmacy. I still do do love Pharmacy Deep Sweep Toner. This has coenzyme Q10, aloe vera, and cucumber, and is also alcohol-free. And they say you can use this as an aftershave in addition to a dry cleanser on hot days. And after workouts, it's free from synthetic fragrance and essential oils, and it's pH balanced. It has chamomile and cucumber to refresh, aloe, papaya, and sage to smooth and clarify, coenzyme Q10 for nutrients and antioxidant benefits, hyaluronic acid for continuous moisture, and it's great for all skin types. I just find this to be super refreshing, and my skin seems to stay very soothed and clearer when I use it, which I love. This toner, this brand is just extremely underrated in my opinion. I almost didn't put this in this video because I'm getting ready to do a concealer roundup and this is going to be in there. But I have seen so many raves for other drugstore concealers, and I think this one performs so well on mature and dry under eyes, yet I've not seen anyone talk about it. No one. If you have, let me know in the comments below. If you've heard anyone talk about any of these products, or if you've tried any, let me know in the comments. I just felt the Pacifica Dreamlit Glow Creamy Under Eye Concealer needed a special shout out. There is one drawback to this that I'll mention here in a minute. This retails for $16. It's vegan, it's cruelty-free. Now, I'm not going into my big review because that's going to be in my upcoming concealer roundup. If you're not subscribed, be sure you subscribe, especially if you have dark under eye circles and fine lines or texture, or if you're over 40 like me, so you don't miss those reviews, concealers, foundations, or any videos that I put out. I want to say that video will be coming out next or in a couple of videos from now. This has liquid mineral color in it that's supposed to give the appearance of tighter, less puffy skin. It's got plant-based ingredients specifically made to care for the delicate under eye area. It's got vegan squalane and vegan collagen to hydrate, and as you may have been able to hear, comes in a glass tube, which is more environmentally friendly. I have been so surprised at how this performs and looks under my eyes. Now, I do like to use a color corrector under it just to give a little bit more coverage. I would say this goes from light medium to just under medium full coverage, depending on how I apply it, whether or not I wear a corrector, those kinds of things. This is so creamy. It blends out like a dream and just makes my under eye area look smoother and fresh. It looks completely natural and is just incredibly flattering. Now, I do set my under eye area because I crease very badly right under my lash line. It's just my anatomy. This lasts well all day for me. When I do that, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful, and I don't hear anyone talking about it. Now for the drawback, the shade range. There are 5 shades. I don't know what they're thinking. Now, it does range from light ivory to dark chocolate brown. The light shade here is shade 11. That is light ivory. The next shade is shade 9. They go in backwards order. I'm not sure why. That is light beige. And you can see there's quite a jump there. Then you go to shade 7, medium tan. 5 is chocolate brown. And 3 is dark chocolate brown. I don't know if they're planning on making more shades. 9 is close to my natural face shade. I usually like to go a little bit lighter under my eyes. So sometimes I'll use this shade and then do a tiny little dot of the light shade, shade 11, right in my tear trough. Sometimes I'll mix the two. I'm just not sure what they're thinking there. If it wasn't for that, this would be a 5-star concealer. If we are just talking about the quality that's inside here, it's underrated. If you happen to fall within one of these shade ranges, oh my gosh, it's just so good. Is there an underrated product that you love that you think I need to check out? Let me know in the comments. I discover many favorites from your feedback. I hope you found this enjoyable and helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you think could benefit from it, and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.